you guys, this video is going to be super short, super short, because I got to get out of here and go to rehearsal, but I wanted to come and give you a recap on my debut to the challenge, Final Reckoning, season 32, episode 1. Bam, let's get into it. No intro, no nothing. Let's dive in. So we get to the graveyard and immediately I'm like, okay, I'm going to be buried alive. That's a problem because first of all, I didn't fly all the way to South Africa to be buried alive. And I mean, coffins, casket, hold up. We don't do that. We don't play them type of games. Like my mama would have a fit when she finds out that I was in a damn coffin. We don't play like that. What you doing? So, I'm freaking out about that, but I got to keep my head in the game. So I know that somebody's coming to dig me up, and I know I have a walkie-talkie where I'll be able to talk to that person. So I'm like, okay, cool. I need to memorize instructions on how to get to me. So I go out of the graveyard and I walk in. Okay, you come in, bam, hook a right, come to the second row, go to the second grave shit. And then my headstone says the challenge. I knew that. Clear and precise directions. I could give that to my partner. Bam, come in, hook a right, come up 2 rows, come to the second one. I'm on the headstone says the challenge. Simple. Bam. So I get inside and I'm cool. Like I'm cool until I see these damn earthworms crawling inside. And I'm like, hold up. Now, I don't do bugs. If you watch me in Big Brother, then you know, oh, find your mama. Oh, get your daddy. Like, I don't play them games when it come to bugs. So the earthworms are crawling in, and that's really, really freaking me out. So I get past that, but then they close the coffin, and I start to hear the dirt. Dump, dump, dump. That's starting to mess with me, y'all. Like, I'm freaking out because what? Like, dun, dun, dun. And I realize that it's happening. And then I try to push up and come out and realize that I couldn't. That's when shit got real. Like, you buried alive. So I put my hoodie on and I like zipped it up real tight and I just start singing gospel music. I'm Jesus is on the main line. Tell him what you want. I'm in there singing gospel music like, Jesus, you're gonna have to get me through this because woo, Lord. So bam, I'm in there and I start to hear the person on the other side of the walkie-talkie start to talk to me. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. It's time to go. So I tell them where I'm at. Bam, come and get me. I don't know who you are, but come and get me. I kind of figured, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I ain't even gonna try to play y'all like that. I kind of figured it was Jose because Paulie was standing next to me when we were, you know, getting put into the grave. So I'm like, if you're getting buried too, then that only leaves one other person to be my vendetta. I don't know these challenge people, so that really only leaves one other person. So kind of added up. But anyway, so I'm telling him where to go. I'm telling him how to get to me. And so he comes to me. Now, what they didn't show, and Jose probably gonna kick my ass for telling me y'all this, but I don't give a shit, whatever. It's my channel, I say what I want. So Jose ass was laying on top of the coffin like this, digging sideways like this with his helmet, not even a damn shovel, with his helmet and telling me to push. So I have dirt still on top of me and Jose ass on top of me, and I'm trying to push this coffin open. I'm trying to stand on my on all fours and push up like a cat. That shit ain't working. I tried to push up like this. That shit ain't working. And at first I'm like, I know I ain't no weak bitch. Like, what is the problem? Oh shit, let me see. This is the one that got it right here. So after struggling and tussling to get out of this damn coffin with little to no help from my partner, I finally crawl out, and I thought they were going to show that because it was the ugliest creeper crawl out fucking ever, but I had to get out of there. So I get out and I hurt my back getting out. I'm surprised they didn't show that. Like, I messed up my back really bad coming out of the coffin. And so I lay down. A bitch was tired. You know, it just ain't like, you gotta run. And I'm like, where am I going? So he snatches me up and like flings me to the outside of the graveyard. So I'm running and we get out there, boom, we make it. So to be clear, for all of the haters, we didn't lose the challenge. That's not what happened. Nor did we come in last place either. How about that? So, yes. So we're standing there. And, you know, TJ makes the announcement that Zach and Amanda win and they get to send somebody home. And so I'm like, well, Amanda is currently in power. And if you watch my last video, you remember me saying she had been rallying, you know, let's get the Big Brother people out. Let's get the Big Brother people out. So I knew immediately it was going to be me and Jose or Natalie and Paulie. I just didn't know which one. I didn't know, I figured it might have been Natalie and Paulie because Nat had already played before and her and Zach had, tension or whatever. So I was like, okay, we might be cool. One thing I learned from Big Brother is to watch the damn cameras. If you watch them cameras and watch where those lenses zoom in, you can know so much about the game and about what's going on. So, after Zach and Amanda make their decision amongst themselves, they have to reset. So the cameras have to get us back together and, focus in on us so they can get our reactions to whatever Zach and Amanda are about to say. So I start watching them cameras. I'm looking at the lenses. I'm trying to see what they're going to do. Who's going to zoom in where? And sure enough, the camera zoomed in on me and Jose. So when I saw that, I looked back at Jose and I said, get ready. Just be ready. And he sis, what you talking about? I said, just be ready because it's about to go down. And so sure enough, they say Jose and Davon, and you see me smirk. And the reason I smirk is because, like I said in my last video, I knew Amanda wanted to get the Big Brother people out. So that wasn't a surprise to me. The reason I called it a pussy move was the reason they tried to give us. First of all, you can't bullshit a bullshitter. Let's be all the way 100 about it. Don't give me a whack ass excuse. Tell me the truth. If you're going to send me home, say that. I can respect the gameplay. It's a game. Okay, that's the decision you decided to make. But don't bullshit me. He said the reason they chose us was because picking us caused the least amount of resistance for them. And my thing is, first of all, the only team here that isn't connected to anybody is Faith and Angela. Me and Jose have Natalie and Paulie. That's a 4-person team right there. You know what I mean? So if you really was trying to do something where you didn't want to ruffle any feathers, wouldn't you have come after them? I didn't want to see my girls get attacked, but, that's the truth. They're the only ones at that time who weren't connected to anybody. To their knowledge, they were connected to us, but they didn't know that. You know what I mean? So I'm if you're going to tell the truth, say what it is. We're trying to get the Big Brother teams out, so we're going to start with you guys. I would have respected the shit out of that. If he was yeah, we picked Jose and Davon because, we got to cut out the Big Brother teams, and so we're just going to start with y'all because we don't know y'all. Cool. I would have taken that, So that's why I got upset, and that's why I called it a pussy move. Because it's dude, just be honest with me. I'm the type of person where I respect honesty. Even if the honesty is gonna bother me, I respect it. You know what I mean? So that happens, and we get sent to the redemption house. Walking to the redemption house, and I'm okay. So I got an opportunity to get back in the game. Cool. No problem. Because now I'm pissed. I'm hot. A fire has been lit under me never before. I'm pissed off. I'm Jose, I don't know what we got to do, but we got to get up out of here and get over there. Because now, you're not my only vendetta. I got 2 more, and I need to go tag that ass. Like I said before, if you swing, you better hit. The motherfuckers hit because they sent my ass to redemption house. But I do have an opportunity to get back into the game, and so I'm super, super excited about that. Being in that house with Jimmy and Brittany and Jenna and Chuck and Jose, it's interesting. It's interesting. I can't wait for y'all to see. I don't want you guys to think that, Redemption House is going to be boring. I'm willing to bet, okay, that you guys are going to be saying, switch over to the redemption house. We want to see what's going over to the redemption house. Because when I tell y'all the tea is hot in the redemption house, it goes down, okay? They put the right people in there. Whew, it goes down. It gets intense. But, yeah, man. I'm super excited I was super excited that I got another chance to be able to get back in the game, because flying 24 hours just to turn around and have somebody tell you, well, you didn't lose the competition, but we still gonna send you home. What? Of course I was pissed off. You know what I mean? And I read the comments on social media and people are oh, she's so angry. She's so angry. What the f- am I supposed to be? What the hell did you expect? I flew 24 hours, got my hopes up about playing this game that I've loved forever just to complete the first challenge and then get told, yeah, you're still going home. Are you serious? like, yes, I was pissed. Yes, I did call it a pussy move. And yes, I did have an attitude. My confession was really, really intense, though. Like, I knew, whew, that confessional, that was intense. I came in hot. That was a lot. My name is Davon, and I am like, it was intense. I was like, girl, you real mad. Like, calm down. Ooh, child. But my take on the fight, you know, Kayla did tell Melissa, you know, get out of here, like, several times. Like, she told her, like, get out my face, get out my face, get out my face. But Melissa was already at 1,000. Melissa was like, nah, we here now, sis. What's up? Like, Melissa wanted that ass bad. You could tell. So, yeah, Kayla pushed her. And Melissa was like, that's all I needed. Bow! And I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. So it was interesting to see. But yeah, man, I'm gonna have to cut this right here because I gotta go to rehearsal. And if I say anything else, I know I'm gonna give a spoiler because I'm so anxious to tell y'all about what's coming next. And I'm not trying to get my ass in trouble. So with that being said, I love y'all. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe. I've been looking at the views and looking at the people who have subscribed. It ain't adding up. Like, y'all playing. We about to cut these videos all the way off. I need to get these numbers up, sis. So, yeah, make sure you subscribe. I love you guys. Before we get out of here, of course, inhale positive energy. Exhale the bullshit. I ain't got my glass today. So y'all just take a sip. I love y'all. I'm out.
Tell them I'm on my way. On my way, on my way, on my way. I'm on my way, on my way.